Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are having some coffee. And this is the coffee, if anybody's interested, which we're having today. It's a Latvian spray-dried coffee, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good for what it is. They do make this one, which is the strong one. Strong, right? It's a little bit acidic, and they also have a regular one, a red container, which is a little bit round in the flavor, and they're both pretty good. And it's really hard to get by spray-dried coffee these days, and especially something which is drinkable. I tried some Indian spray-dried coffee, which was quite an experience. It tastes like coffee, like spray-dried coffee, but it's spicy. It's quite weird. It's quite weird. So, to the video of today. This is an old phone battery, right? From your old flip phone kind of thing. And it can also be similar batteries, but the concept here is that you need to use a phone, and some smartphones you can get the batteries out as well, right? Some of them. So you are in a position now where you really need to call for help, and you do not have any way of charging your phone, right? Or there might be a situation where you have to find a phone, right? Or you might be somewhere else in the world where, you just can't, and you really need to call for help. You're in a building and there has been an earthquake and you're stuck and your phone is out of power, but there is a smoke detector in the ceiling, right? So what you do is you do the positive and negative. They do have marks. Yeah, you cannot. It doesn't want to focus. Nope. Okay, it has a positive and a negative, right? And a 9-volt battery also has a negative and a positive. And it does say on this one, it's marked by a plus and a minus, right? So what you do is you get some wire. This can be really any wire which will conduct electricity. This is just some 10 amp, I think it's 10 amp regular wire. And you connect it, the positive to the positive and the negative to the negative. And you keep it for, this is important, okay, about 10 to 30 seconds, not any more than that. And you want to feel the battery so it doesn't get too hot, because it might explode on you. That's a risk of doing these sorts of things. This is a higher voltage than the battery you're charging. There might be some dangers involved here, but it does work. I did it once to a battery. This works also if your battery is completely dead, meaning it doesn't take a charge from a charger. So when it doesn't charge from a charger, you can also jump start it with a 9-volt battery for 10 seconds just to give it a tiny charge, and then you can charge it normally afterwards. So I thought that would be useful for some of you to know. I had to use it a couple of years ago, and I mentioned this on a video. I can't remember to who, but was talking about some useful handy hacks or something like that, and I mentioned this trick that you can jump start a phone battery with a 9-volt battery and some wire, right? So yeah, you can also use USB. You can use a USB port on a power bank, right? You strip the wire of the USB port, you take the positive and the negative connector of the USB port, and you place them on the positive and the negative connector on your battery. I don't have a USB cord I want to strip for you here today, but you can find that online probably, or you can try on your own USB cord as well. But that also works if you do not have a charger, you have a power bank, and you need to charge the phone, right? Your phone is broken, somebody else has an iPhone, you had an Android, and okay, you're not going to really charge an iPhone that way, aren't you? You had an iPhone, they had an Android, and then you needed to charge their battery, right? And it was a crisis situation, and that could work, right? That could work as well as the 9-volt. So yeah, thanks for watching. That was my SHTF tip of the day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.